causes a lot of problems. Here he is, deep on the single.
First takedown attempt for Fremd.
Oh,
next. Got caught up there.
No, yeah.
Gore's trying to squeeze him out.
He's trying to escape. Look at that.
Oh, that's it deep.
That is as deep as it gets.
And he's out. Oh, he's out. He's out. He's asleep.
Tresean Gore.
Finish.
Wow. What a way.
Unbelievable.
To back it up this time.
Appreciate you being on the podcast.
What's up, man? Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, dude, of course. All right, so getting first set up, let's talk about what got you started into mixed martial arts.
Man, I just have always been obsessed with it. You know, it's like you like doing what you're doing with the podcast. I enjoy martial arts and improving in martial arts. I enjoy like evolution and just getting better.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how far I can go. I want to see how far I could take this, man. You know, I don't want to just be another middleweight on the roster. I want to stand out and be somebody, and that's my goal. That's what really drew me to it, the competitive nature of it.
Okay, yeah, dude, definitely. I mean, I think the first thing is striving on yourself on, almost anything. Just like, it could be anyone, just making yourself better, like every day, going out there. You want to be something spectacular, like you said. My podcast, you get in the UFC. Like, what got you started into getting into like gyms, like getting into just going to a mixed martial arts gym? Just what got you started in that?
There was a martial arts gym right down the street from my grandmother's house, and I knew I always wanted to do it, so I went and I signed up, and I started off in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. You know, and I've been busting my ass in this for 12 years.
Wow.
I'm a brown belt in Jiu-Jitsu. I really should be a black belt if I wore my gi. And man, what really got me started is just, you know, it's easy to say you're gonna do something, but I'm the type of guy I like to do it.
Yeah.
I don't like to just say what I'm gonna do. I like to go do it. So I got my ass in that gym, and I've been in there ever since. Nobody's forced me to do it.
Yeah, man. Dude, that's great. Getting into gym, sticking with it, that's like the main goal. I mean, you want to be better than, you want to be something special. So you know.
Consistency, man. With anything you want in life, you have to be consistent with it. If you're not consistent with it, and it like, you can't expect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just got to be consistent. You got to work. You got to outwork the doubt. You got to outwork everybody around you. You got to be the first up. You got to be the last to leave. You got to be that. And you got to pray for that. And that's what I do.
Exactly. I feel like it's also with the thing with, like, having a passion for it. It's like, if it's, like, your goal to be the best, you got to, like you said, you got to be out there, be the last one to leave, be the first one to get there, be putting in all the most effort, you know, being there
Exactly.
like 6-7 days a week, or just eating healthy, you know. Yeah, you got to have a passion for it. That's like with anything.
You do. You have to believe in yourself. You gotta, yeah. If you don't have passion, then you just dry as shit.
Yeah, I also think, yeah, like you said, I agree with, like, God. That's gotta be number one. I think that helps.
I'm talking about Jesus when I'm talking about God too. Just to you know, clarify with everybody.
Yeah, I think that's like a main number one goal too. Just when you're out there, you know, he's with you and like he's on your journey. I mean, you gotta follow his path. Like he's gonna make it happen, you know. If you follow,
For sure.
that's
He's already made it happen for me, and he's making it happen for you too. I mean, the fact that you're
exactly,
on
man.
there, the fact that you got your little logo over ISSG, like the fact that I'm doing my thing, like it's obviously
Exactly.
coming into fruition, bro. It's all coming together. It's all coming together.
Yeah, man. Just think about it. Like, look at
Brick
this.
by brick, brick by brick.
He's got you in the UFC. You had your like a lot of these guys strive to get there, and like you're already in it. You're living the dream of a lot of people, and you put in most of the guys who are in the UFC put in all the effort for it, and they get there by
But it's a
putting.
blessing. I get to be legendary too. I get to come back and show people how good I am. I had hard times in the UFC, but I get to come back and show people that I am that guy. I am, I'm very skilled, and I get to show that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Dude, yeah, skills, everything, having that like opportunity to get there, having that blessing. Yeah, definitely agree. It's 100% a blessing to get there. What I know
Yep.
we didn't really talk about this before we hopped on here, but what was it like being on the Ultimate Fighter? I know we talked about a little bit about one of your teammates, but what was it like being on the Ultimate Fighter?
To me, it was just hostile the whole time. Like it was hostile the whole time. You had me, Battle, Andre, and all the other middleweights on there, and we were eyeing each other. We were cool and respectful, but we were eyeing each other because we knew we had a fight eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of hostile, but not being able to talk to our family, not being able to talk to our
Really?
significant, not being able to do anything. We were just secluded to the house and the other dudes.
You can't like
So it was
text any family members or anything?
no, you're not allowed to. They take your phone at the hotel when you get there, and you
Holy.
gotta have. They take your phone for like 6 weeks, and you're not allowed to be on your phone. You're not allowed to listen to music. You're not allowed to sing copyrighted music. Like it's certain things on there that's difficult, but it's
Holy
worth it.
crap. Yeah, it's definitely worth it in the end of it. It's just
Yeah.
I had no clue that they did that. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, that shit's like boot camp. They try to create a fight environment. They try to make it hostile. All the guys got to be in there, all cooped up with each other, and it creates chaos sometimes.
Yeah, I actually do like that though, cuz it's just like it's getting everyone just, it's showing everyone why you're there. Just like you got this far, so it's like no bullshit. You got to get ready for like, you're going to fight these guys that you're, teammates with for now, but it's just like, yeah, I think this is actually pretty cool cuz I had no clue they did that. And
Yeah,
yeah,
dude, that shit is crazy sometimes. Me and Andre were roommates. Me and Andre Petrosky. Whole time I'm thinking I might have to fight him. We were roommates.
what was it like being a roommate with him?
I mean, he was cool. We had some good conversations. We became pretty cool. There was always that little competitive edge we had.
Yeah.
One day he said something like, "Man, I'll break you like a grape or something." I said, bro, you the one that have a history of breaking in your fights. I don't. Like we had our little time where we had our little scuffle, but I respect him. I respect everything he's done in the sport and in UFC so far.
Yeah. I mean, dude, there's gonna be that like even I saw with the last Ultimate Fighter, even with like roommates and stuff. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of shit talking, like once in a while.
Yeah,
Like
nobody's actually like just brothers on there because you
yeah,
know that the guy's trying to take a check from you. He's trying to take your spot.
yeah, that's
Right
it.
now, Andre would love to just go beat Bo, take all his height, go
Hmm.
and win the middleweight title. Like he doesn't really give a fuck about whether I do it or not.
Yeah.
The next guy is always worried about taking your spot in this game. It's a cold game.
Hmm.
Even if they're your brother, they're gonna the game doesn't stop for nobody. It's gonna keep moving.
Exactly. Like, dude, like you said, business is business. I mean, they're gonna want to take that check, cause I mean,
Exactly. Common sense.
Yeah, I think it's pretty crazy that he did that, knowing that you wanted it. But I mean, yeah, like you said, the UFC fight game, it's like a war.
I ain't mad, man. He do what's right for his career. He's on a 5-fight winning streak, and he wants to fight somebody legit. I'm a very, very dangerous fight for him or any middleweight. So I don't I don't blame him for going that method. Bo is a lot more vulnerable than what he thinks that he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's
He's
gonna take somebody like myself or one of these ranked guys that actually know how to strike and know how to grapple. That's gonna have to show him.
mm-hmm. Is Bo like the only guy you want to fight in the UFC, just like currently?
It's him. Uh, if me and Andre didn't have history on the show and was respectful on the show, I would fight him too. He's on a 5-fight winning streak. Um,
Yeah, that'd
I'll
be a good
fight
fight.
Kevin Gastelum. I want to fight a name. I don't want to fight like just a regular guy trying to come up in the ranks like me that just nobody knows about. I want to get some exposure with the person that I fight, and I
Yeah.
want the guy to have some skill. I don't want to go out there and knock out somebody and they be like, oh, of course he knocked him out. He was a tomato can. I want to
Mm-hmm.
put somebody out that has a name. I put
Exactly.
somebody out that has a name, then they don't have no choice but to give me the respect I deserve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to go out there. You want to go against somebody who has like, you know, huge fans, huge, crowd. You want to knock them out and just like stun everybody. That's kind of just what.
Good. I would love to beat. Say I was to go knock out Bo or beat him or submit him or just beat him. Period. Like I love to fight Hamza after that.
Yeah.
I want those type of fights. Like I want him to rush me like he did Kevin Holland and see what I have in my arsenal, man. I got some heat, man, in every limb. So show that, man.
Dude, that's good though that you want to fight like these dangerous fighters. Like,
I want the good fight. I want to fight people who are finishing people. I want to fight the guys that everybody's saying is untouchable because I believe that I can do all things through Christ. And I believe if David had that attitude that he couldn't touch Goliath, he would have stayed a little shepherd field boy his whole life. He
yeah.
would have never did shit. He would have never been talked about right now. But the fact he believed in himself and he had that slingshot, bro, I believe in myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a shepherd boy right now. I'm that guy everybody looking past.
Mm-hmm.
They yelling this name, Goliath, Goliath. Oh, forget little David.
Mm-hmm.
I'm comparing I just feel like I'm in that position because they slept on David too. So I feel like um I just got to go out there and I just got to go fight, man.
Yeah. I mean, dude, just you want to go out there and just shun like, everybody, kind of like make everyone just super like surprised or just like jaw dropping like performance. You want to knock somebody out who's like imagine going against Bo Nickel and you just submit him or knock him out. Everybody would be out of their seat. I think it would
Yeah.
be crazy because it'd be just this guy who's a phenomenal wrestler. Don't get me wrong, just going out there beating someone like that. That's your moment right there. I think. I
He
think.
got some hands too. The
Yeah,
dude got a little bit of hands. He
he
not just
does.
know. Like he know. Like he's the type of guy that he's competitive. He's gonna try to put you out on the feet if he can, and if he can't get you out on the feet, then he'll resort to his wrestling. The guy's a decent. He's a decent fighter. He's nobody to look past.
Yeah, of course.
But he's somebody that I feel like I would run through because, like, I just feel like I'm a problematic style for him. I'm a problematic style for him. Like I'm not the type of guy you just could run up on and just try to do what you want to do to. Like that
Mhm.
turns me on. Like no homo, but that kind of like flicks. It kind of flips a switch in me.
Yeah.
When people try to come at me like I'm a small dog. I grew up. I
Yeah.
got bullied somewhat growing up. So when somebody thinks that they're better than me, it's kind of like a flip switches.
Yeah. I get that. No, I totally get that was, the whole bowling and like now when you look at it, cuz like, in like high school that was hard for me. And like I was just different kid in high school, and just if I see people now, like I'll see people at the gym that I knew in high school and I'll be like, "Nah, it's like this is in the past, like screw you." Just like, not in like a bad way, like a good way, just, it's in the past. I look past it,
Yeah,
and people are just like surprised because like I look 100% different from high school, and it's good because it's just like I focus on myself, and just from
and I didn't
people.
want to be your buddy, and I didn't want to figure out what you got going on. But they
Yeah,
didn't give a shit about you when you were in school, when you were just rising, and you were just trying to find yourself.
yeah, exactly.
They didn't give a shit about you. That's just how people are.
Yeah, and it's like a whole thing. Like you go out there and like I look a lot different. I go to the gym every day. I see some guys that like who are some assholes to me in like high school, and they come up to me all buddy buddy like, oh yeah, like Stanko, what's
Oh
up,
yeah, they're
man?
gonna be buddy
Yeah,
now. They see that Rise SG. They see you, film podcasting with famous fighters, people who are known.
yeah, they're
They
gonna
see
come
you.
up to
They
me.
see you climbing the ladder, and they just want to leech on to your success.
Yeah, dude,
You need to cut them off, bro.
I've had some people come up to me, like talk to me about like stuff like this, or like just like lifting, trying to be all buddy buddy, like, oh, let's hang out. I just tell them like, nah. I'm like just gonna be straight up, just cause it's like if you weren't,
You had your
if
chance, bro.
yeah, if you weren't like buddy buddy with me when I was on the downfall,
Don't
then
try to be my buddy
yeah,
now.
cause it's like the real people who were there for you when you're on the down. That's who you want to be friends with. That's who you want to stick with for the rest of your life. You don't want to stick with
Like,
people who come when you're rising up or
stick
you're
with your
there.
day ones, bro.
Exactly. That was a tough thing, man. I mean, dude, I just had like my brother, and I mean, I have two brothers. I still have my other brother, but it's like I had that and a few friends, and that's kind of it. And then you kind of see people's true colors. It's kind of how it goes.
Your brother passing away was something God used to make you hungry, bro. It was to make you drive and thrive for something different that the other family members didn't go for. And your brother, God used your brother passing to inspire you and make you hungry to represent His name. And
Exactly.
right now, your brother's in heaven, and I'm sure. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But you'll meet him again whenever you leave. But right now, while you're on this earth, you have to be the greatest that you could be. So you could let people know his name and let people know what he stood for.
Exactly.
So allow God to use you like he's doing right now.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that's what I try to do. I try to like, my brother had a name. A lot of people knew him, even when he was like. So my brother did like a huge athlete in high school, college. He was gonna play pro soccer. He like I wanna just like keep the name going, or I wanna be somewhat. I wanna be better. I want him to look down on me and like be happy, be proud of me.
No, bro. If that's the case, man. If that's the case, uh, you might as well realize he's doing that now because you're already doing it, kid. I don't know you that well. This is my first time meeting you, but you should be proud of yourself, man. Like, and your brother is already proud of what you're doing, and um, your family is proud of you. They're just not gonna support everything because they're not seeing the all the commas that you about to bring in from this yet. They're not
Yeah.
seeing all the money that you're gonna bring in. Um,
Yeah, exactly, dude.
but if that's the case, though, bro, your brother already is proud. You already are doing it. But like I said, not everybody's gonna support the cause because people only support success. When they start to
Mhm.
see the commas going up and the checks when they start seeing it be lucrative, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, I knew you were gonna do it." Like
Yeah. They're gonna go
that's just
that
how
way.
it is,
Mhm.
dude. That's literally how it is. It's such a cold world. Like people are gonna follow the next wave, but you're already doing it, bro. You're already doing it. I consider myself as somebody, and I'm on your podcast because, like, I'm happy that I get to engage with the fans, and I let people know how I'm doing off your podcast, and
Oh yeah, man.
Let's just do this, man. Let's use this moment to just be great.
Yeah, dude. Totally agree. I appreciate it. Dude, it's an honor having you on. It's good to have you guys on because I want the fans to know more about you guys. Know like, know you guys outside of UFC, outside of your training, outside of everything you do.
Man, I honestly, man, I'm honored to be able to tell people what I do outside of training and what I do, you know, on the outside of fighting.
Yeah,
I'm a
man.
very spiritual man. Like I'm really close to Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I cuss, I smoke weed here and there. Like I'm not perfect by any means, but I have a strong relationship with God. I fish my ass off. I'm a fisher.
Mhm. Me too, man.
I'm a fisher. I chill like I chill with my family, my wife, my son. I'm a family man.
It's good.
Like what you catch, man.
What, dude? I live in. You live in South Carolina. I live in Illinois. It's just like bass, catfish, carp,
So you
perch.
catch your freshwater stuff. You ain't going saltwater fishing yet.
I wanted to. I mean, I was in Florida a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and I wanted to go, but I took my buddy down with me, and he's not really into fishing, which
You
kind of
know how to throw your cast net?
what's up?
You know how to throw a cast net?
No, I want to learn. I've seen people do it. I want to do something like
Man,
that.
dude, I'm telling you, bro. You let me get some live bait. We go saltwater fishing for some flounder at North Myrtle
Dude,
Beach.
dude,
I'll put you on some.
I'd be
I'll
down.
put you
That'd
on
be
some
fun.
freaking doormats, bro. Freaking doormat flounder, 7, 8, 10 pound flounder, bro. Like it's nothing like it, man. Or a big ass striped bass.
Yeah, yeah, I'd be down to do that. I went deep sea fishing like a couple years back in like Pensacola Beach, Florida. I caught like snapper, bonita. The red snapper's nice. I caught like a 30-pound red snapper. That was when I was
Was
younger
it
though.
red snapper or vermilion snapper?
Now the red snapper.
Oh, they were reds. Okay, genuine reds.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
and then
So you
caught.
still got to learn.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it kind of. I mean, it's fun being in Illinois, fishing at ponds. It's kind of cool, like discovering a pond here and there. But I mean, I want to catch something huge. There's not like much that's like crazy out here. There's lakes like
Yeah,
I'm like maybe an hour to the border of Wisconsin, and they got
I
lakes.
hate.
You hate freshwater?
I don't really like the fish like that. I done got bougie, man. I used to like the freshwater fish, but I don't like to catch bass because you really can't eat them like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
I like to. I'm a meat fisherman. I like to catch fish that I can eat.
that's what I want to do. Like, I've seen all these like I follow all these guys on social media who just like straight up will go out, catch something, make it, eat it.
I
Like,
do that, bro. That's why I need YouTube because I mean, hey, and get ready too because Gore Outdoors is getting launched.
dude, you
Gore
gotta you gotta
Outdoors.
put that on TikTok. You make a little like
I'm putting it on TikTok and YouTube. I'm making a YouTube and TikTok account is gonna be called Gore Outdoors. I'm gonna get me
nice.
a nice GoPro, and I'm gonna get me a nice GoPro and film what I'm doing out there, and I'm gonna just film me, man, me being me going to Bass Pro Shop, what I use,
Oh,
like.
dude, I love
I
Bass
plan
Pro.
on I plan on creating some fishing lures soon. I'm about to launch some fishing lures.
Yeah, you gotta get some of those. Get some sponsored by some of them too. I know a lot of the fishing guys get sponsored by like jerky. This jerky company that I see that sends stuff out. I mean, dude, it's like you gotta get on top of some of that. Take advantage
I
of it.
know.
Think about it.
I know.
People like that, they see a UFC fighter doing fishing and on YouTube and TikTok, they're gonna eat that up. They're gonna love that,
You think so?
dude. Yeah, I think so. They're gonna love
I'm gonna
that.
do it, bro. I'm gonna do the shit out of it
There's
too.
gonna
Like
be
I'm
there gonna be
gonna
some
just
people
be
gonna
me.
send you shit. They're gonna send you a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna put me and Cody Durden going deer hunting.
Oh
Cause I
yeah,
mean Cody Durden's been that's my boy. Like we've been boys for
he's
years.
a
He's been
dog.
wanting to take me. Yeah, he's been wanting to take me deer hunting for a while now. So I'm gonna go deer. film me and him deer hunting, film me catching big flounder, big striped bass, and we'll just see where it takes me, man. I hope and pray eventually that I have millions of subscribers on my Gore Outdoors and on MVP podcast. And one day I want to be able to make a post and make $20,000, $30,000 off a post. You know, like
Yeah.
it's some dudes doing that shit right now, making a post and making 30 grand just like that. Full sin. They post something right now, they're gonna make like. They post something with the right fighter, they're gonna make like 30K, 40K, bro.
Yeah. Even like, dude, even from like sponsors, they're already making crazy amount of money.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And the UFC is working with them too. If you got Rise SG to work with them, bro, damn, bro, that'd be insane.
Dude, believe it or not, I haven't been to a UFC fight. I was trying to get to one. I was trying to go check it. I mean, I was gonna go.
I haven't been to one either, except one.
I mean, dude,
I've
you
been the
fought
only
on
one
me.
with it. I've never fought in a crowd. I've never fought in a crowd. I've only fought the Apex.
Yeah, I did see that. But I mean, dude, you've been in.
I've never fought.
Yeah, I know.
When I was about to go fight Bo, that was about to be in front of 30,000 people.
Yeah, that was gonna be.
That would have been the most I ever fought in front of right there.
That would have been great. Yeah, you'll get that opportunity.
It would have been great.
You'll get it. You'll get that opportunity. Like, think about it. You get on that card in December with McGregor and O'Malley, dude. That'd be crazy. Doing the uppercuts on the podcast.
It's okay. It's all good. I feel like it's just their time right now. It's Bo. I go on my YouTube. Bo. I go on my Instagram. Bo. But he's about to fight Tresean. Oh, that guy's a scrub. That he's gonna wipe that guy out. These motherfuckers don't know me, bro.
Though. You want them to talk. You want people to, just like you knock them out and you put them in submission. Like I said, that's gonna shun people, and they won't be talking like that. They won't be saying that, or maybe they will. You want that. You want that energy because you want. Just think about it. When you were rising, nobody was there on your side, so you want people to shun you.
Not a person. Thank you. Look, bro. We in the same boat right now. You're younger than me. You're twice as young. You're not twice as young as me. You're 20.
No.
I just turned 29. But
yeah, you're only 9 years older than me.
I got a decade on you, damn near.
Dude,
I'm still in my prime, but I got damn near a decade on your ass.
My brother's friends are technically like my friends, my good friends. My buddy was gonna go with me to the UFC fight September 16th? Yeah, September 16th card. I was gonna go to that one in Las Vegas. Yeah, dude, he's 30. I hang out with people that are older than me.
You hang out with people that are more mature than you because you're mature in your mind. You're not on what 20-year-olds. I hang out with people that's 40, 50, bro. Like I don't hang out with them, but the people I communicate with are like
yeah. I get what you mean.
My mentors are already millionaires. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
like
don't want to be surrounded with like. I just think a lot of kids my age are kind of hey, let's go drink, let's go party. I mean, I'm on my mindset.
Let's go get these bitches, man. You see these females, man? I know they're gonna bounce on some dick tonight. That's what they're thinking about.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when I was your age, that's what I was thinking about. I was a bouncer at a club when I was your age.
Wow, damn.
Yeah, man, I got fired though. They fired me, bro.
Jeez, what happened?
Because I was doing my job, dude. Like these girls kept coming up and shaking their asses on me, right? And they were like, Gore, you need to tell them to get off of you when they come up there and shake their ass. And I was like, but I don't want to be mean. I'm just doing my job. So Halloween night, like 4 girls came up shaking their ass on me, and I was supposed to push them off. This is in Myrtle Beach, Broadway at the beach, and I didn't push them off. I was standing there doing my job with my hands behind, and I was enjoying my job. And they fired me. They told me I couldn't have women dancing on me.
I mean, I kind of get what you mean. Because it's like in a point you don't want to be that guy that just shoo him off and just seem like like a dick, You don't want
to. Yeah, I didn't want to be like a dick. Plus, I mean, shit, I'm a dude. Of course, I'm gonna enjoy a random
Yeah.
Random girls dancing on me.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, it's your job to not have that happen, but, like, you just don't want to be that guy who's like, oh, yeah, this bouncer's douchebag because he like, threw these girls that they're, like, twerking on. I mean, I wouldn't know what to do at that point. I probably wouldn't do anything. That's the thing. I think a lot of people wouldn't, like, they don't want to, a lot of people don't want to push them off because they don't want to be douchebags. Like, what I mean?
Exactly. But man, I appreciate you having me here today, man. For real.
Yeah, dude, of course. Um, I do want to get on a point though. So on the Rise SG podcast, I do this thing where I ask fighters like what their why is, what keeps them going, what what got them here. Like, what's your why? What's your why every day that's in your head? Like, why do you keep going? Why do you keep doing this? You know, it could be anything.
And my why is to build generational wealth for my son, my wife, and to just do it like no other, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anderson Silva had his time, and my goal is to do what Anderson Silva did in the sport. Change the game. He came in around 28, 29 and did what he did. So I feel like it's my time for that now. He came in with 5 or 6 losses. So when I look at my idols and people I look up to like Silva, my why is to be iconic, man. Be iconic, build wealth on top of wealth. That way my son's son doesn't want. And make the right investments while I'm in the game. That way when I'm 40 years old, I don't have to fight. I already have, 6 or 7, 8 different incomes coming in monthly. So my why is very big. My why is I want to be iconic. I want to be a household name in the sport.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I think that's a
And
very good why.
my why also is this. I want to be a vessel for God. In this evil world, I want God to use me as a great vessel and as somebody that gives the people hope. That gives the people hope. That gives the people joy. And I want to be used by the King of Kings, man. I feel like I'm nothing, but I want God to use me to make some changes in this world. I want to be like the Martin Luther King of my sport.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a great why. I mean, yeah, of course, getting a wealth, getting an income for your family. That's a good goal to have. Just a good why to just have in your head every day. I think that was good point. I've had a lot of guys on here talk about their whys, and I think it's a really good thing to have like fans know what keeps you going, what keeps you motivated every day. Like, what's that why? I think that's a good way to keep, cause like that's the one thing I focus on. Like, dude, my why, my brother, my brother, thinking about like my past, what's happened with my family, what's happened with like high school. That's what I keep through, cause I want to be that. I want to be better. You know, I want to better
Yeah,
myself. I want people to
you are
like,
better, bro.
yeah, dude, I feel a lot better than I was in high school. I love it, and I'm glad to like, dude, in high school I hated the gym. I absolutely did not like it. I did not like going there. My dad always wanted me to go to the gym. Always, he'd be like, "Jor, let's go to the gym. Let's go." I was just a scrawny kid in high school, and now it's just like, I think it was yeah, like a year ago, I got into it. I started going to the gym a year and a half ago. Every day. It was crazy because it's like I kept going and going, having motivation, keep everything in my head. And I took a little break, and then when everything started happening, like my brother passing away, literally that week after he passed away, or a couple days after, gym, trying to better myself. Took me a couple days. Like, dude, it didn't hit me. Like, like, dude, my brother was like my best friend, and it didn't hit me like crazy like it did with my older brother, my mom, my dad. It just it hit like I was just had no emotion. Like, it sucks. Like, I think about this like sometimes, like, not having New Year's, it's really hard, but like I gotta keep going for 'em. And it's just like it
You
was a
have to, bro.
and it was a good thing because like going to the gym, switching my diet, make myself better, switching around the people I hang with, or like people that weren't there for me, just like getting rid of them. It's the best thing that happened, and that's what I'll keep going with, striving with, you know.
You just letting God use you, bro, and you need to keep going with your heart on your sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
You got your heart on your. You the type of guy you speak with your heart on your sleeve. I could tell when you even talk to me. You know, you express yourself with your heart.
Yeah,
You know,
dude.
you need to keep that, bro. That's what's gonna take you to the top. And man, this thing with your brother, man, is gonna drive you so far, bro. I just can feel it. It's like with my mother. My mother has a drug problem. That drives me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like so. You got to go harder, bro. I know you're going hard, but now you got to go harder, and you also have to. Don't forget to sit back in the moment of rising. Don't forget to thank God for what He's done already. Don't always just be looking for, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, but
Mm-hmm.
you're not thanking Him for what He's already done. You know, me, I'm in a point where I'm thanking God for what He's already done for me. Yes, I want to be the best, and I want to be a household name and be the greatest and all that. Yes, I got these people chanting Bo Nickel like he's Goliath over my head and like he's unbeatable.
Mm-hmm.
But like I have to be grateful for where I am now. And
Yeah,
where I am now is a good place too.
exactly. Yeah, dude. I know. I'm sorry to hear that your mom had has a like drug problem, and yeah, if I'm gonna be straight up honest here, my brother had alcohol addiction, so whenever I'm like surrounded by that, it's just like strives me not like to drink, you know, and not do stuff like that. I
You
mean,
don't
like,
need it, bro.
yeah, I mean, like you said, yeah, you do smoke from time to time. I mean, sometimes it's good to do something like that. I mean, but it's not like, you know, my brother had it like crazy. He would just, it wasn't like, dude, it's not like, oh yeah, I'm drinking a ton of beer to get like, you know, crazy or like, you know, drunk. My brother like drank the hard stuff, so it was like, you know, seeing
He's
all,
drinking liquor.
yeah, he was drinking, you know, whiskey, like
Yeah.
the tough stuff. Yeah, I just, yeah, no, I'm just trying
I'm
not to.
sorry to hear that, man, for real. Like he was just a young lost kid though, man, just like all of us trying to find his way. But I hope he knew Christ and you
Yeah,
know, like if he did, man, you know, the Bible says in John 3:16 that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. So I believe he's in heaven. You know,
yeah, I
you
hope
just
so.
have to think positively. He believed in Christ, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, all you got to do is believe, man. You know, he probably was a drinker and all that, but it's a lot of great men of God that God used that drink. Peter was a disciple of God, and he drank alcohol. You know, so I'm sure your brother's in a better place, bro. And
Yeah.
Rise SG, man. You just have to
Hey,
continue
you
to
know,
just
keep
dig off
rising.
of that
Hey,
shit, man.
you
And I'm gonna
gotta.
keep getting off the stuff I'm going through outside of this, and I'm gonna become a household name. I'm gonna become the best. I'm gonna beat Bo. I'm gonna beat everybody they put in front of me. Um, I hope to fight a ranked opponent soon. And that's it.
Heck yeah, man. Dude, we both have our goals. We just gotta, you know, keep going every day and rising up to get to it, you know?
Have to, bro. So there's no other option. There's no other option right now. What you gonna go do? Fucking fold up in a corner and have your brother just look at you be a little pussy, or are you gonna rise and you're gonna keep striding for greater?
Yeah.
You know, because he would call you a pussy if he was here and he saw you just quit on something. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah,
so it's no reason for
yeah.
you to. It's no reason. There's no stopping. Isn't even an option, bro. It's not
Dude,
even an option.
my brother always made sure I was a tough guy. Like, even when I was a kid, man, he would bully me like crazy. My brother was a strong man. Like, my brother was like 6'9", 6'10". Big guy.
Hey, god
He was,
dang.
dude, he was a big guy. He always like, he would always like punch me just to try to make me tough, you know? Just
I
cause
do
he,
that to my brothers now. I will punch you if you was right in front of me. Keep on making sure you talk.
yeah, man, dude, definitely hear that. But any, I I always talk with the UFC fighters. Want to see what is one topic you want to talk about? Anything that's up to you.
Uh, I mean, man, honestly, man, we already talked about a lot of topics, like, but I mean, um, like, I just want the people watching, man, to just, you know, if I could leave anybody with anything, man, I would say, you know, strive to be a better version of yourself. Everybody, like, if you want to look inside yourself right now, and if you could look at yourself 5 to 10 years in the future, you could be somebody completely different and somebody completely better. So don't get stuck on the now and think the now is forever, because the now is not forever. You had to believe in the future. You had to know that you have a you inside of you that'll blow your mind. You have a you inside of you that'll flip the world's foundation. You can do it. You will do it. You will make it through this obstacle. The depression will not last. The pain will not last. Believe in yourself. Strive to be somebody greater than what you are today. Uh, Try to be better than what you. Try to be 5% better than what you are every day. And that's really the message I want to leave for people that are watching.
Yeah, dude.
Don't settle. Don't be pussies.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude. I agree that everybody has a person inside themselves that is great. That is like that anyone hasn't seen yet, or just like you got that person inside. You just gotta believe. Just get better every single day, and
You
that
gotta
person will
fight to
come.
break it
Yeah,
out of you. You gotta fight to break it. Like,
exactly.
there's some people watching right now that's depressed. That's depressed as shit. Like, they don't
Hmm.
know what they're gonna do. They don't have no money. They don't have a girl. They may have a dream that they have, but their family doesn't support it.
Yep.
Like, like, you just gotta believe. You gotta believe in yourself before anybody does, and you gotta just strive for greatness.
Yeah,
And
dude.
and we all need Jesus Christ, man. So if
Yeah,
you
I
don't
think
know
that's a
Jesus
big.
Christ on this podcast, I would recommend you, ask Jesus Christ to come into your heart, make him your Lord and Savior, and live for Christ. Because lately I've been living for God, and I feel like it's changed me for the better.
I
That's my message that I want to spread.
Yeah, dude, great message. I definitely agree with that. Just like going forward with one Jesus Christ, I put him in my life like after everything happened, and I mean, yeah, I went to church all the time, but I never like sat down and pray. And I'm like open to talk about it. I'm gonna be honest about it, and just like when I started doing that, I felt so good because it's just like making me better, even though like day doesn't go by good. You have a bad day, but it will get better. You'll have a good week.
Exactly.
You'll get past it.
Exactly. Exactly, dude. And like I said, you should be proud of yourself, bro. Any depression and any anxiety that you've been facing, or any people that you've been losing, you should count it a blessing, man. You know, sometimes God moves people out your life before He elevates you to the next level.
Yeah, definitely agree.
So any pain that you're dealing with, any depression and sadness that you're dealing with, all feelings of loss, like, why God, why'd you take my brother? God, why'd you take my mom? Why is she doing this? Why is she living this life? We have to focus on the positive. We have to focus on the positive aspects of life, and those positive aspects will take us all the way to the top.
Definitely agree. Mhm.
But
That's
you're
the
talking
thing.
to the champ, bro. You're talking to the guy that's gonna beat Israel Adesanya. You're talking to the guy. I don't know who's gonna be champion by the time I get to that title, but you're talking to the guy, and you don't know it yet. But I will be champion of the world.
You
I'm
will.
gonna be the best. I am the best, and it's just a matter of time before everybody around me knows it.
It's good, man. It's good to get that message out. You're gonna do it. You gotta show people I believe in you, man. I believe in you. I know you
Thank
can
you,
do
bro.
it. Dude, everyone's got that spark. I mean, if that's your goal, you're gonna fight for that goal. You already fought so hard to get into the UFC, and you're believing in yourself. You're motivating. You have
It's
motivation
like
for.
it's like I'm overcoming. It's like different levels of obstacles you got to overcome, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I overcame. I made it out the ghetto,
Yeah.
and I overcame all those naysayers and crabs in a barrel that thought I wasn't gonna do it. They thought I was gonna go broke and go back to South Carolina. I overcame that. Now all of these people want to be my fake cousins now, right?
Yeah.
Now all they want to be my cousins, and now I got these people that I got to overcome another barrier of doubt.
Yes.
You know, the fans, the people that don't know me, the people that don't know I've been striving for greatness for 12 years, the people that do think I'm just a random black guy like Val that doesn't have skills. You know, I'm really just in a bad I'm in a bad sometimes it's hard not to be in a bad mindset because I do want to jump the gun and just go fight and show people what I'm capable of. But I'm taking my time. I'm letting the hunger build.
Yeah.
And when that hunger kicks off and when it's time to fight, people are gonna see Mr. Vicious in a whole nother way.
Oh yeah. Dude.
I'm gonna be a lot more violent when I come back to the sport. A lot more violent, a lot more faster, a lot more technical. And I'm bringing a little sauce to the game when I come back. I'm bringing a little Texas Pete to the game, a little hot sauce whenever I come back. You know, I'm a country boy. I like hot sauce. So I'm gonna bring a little hot sauce to the game when I come back.
Oh yeah. Hey dude. That's a good mindset to have. You don't wanna, all these like social media you see, all this like bad mindset stuff. You wanna keep that in your head and you wanna use that as motivation because when you come back, you're gonna be stronger as ever. You're gonna be vicious, Mr. Vicious. You gotta bring it out.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna shut up. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Yeah.
I don't have to try to make you or the world believe it.
Yeah.
I know what
show.
I know who I am. I know what I can do, and I know who I am. So I ain't gonna say nothing else about that.
It's just you're gonna go out there and you're gonna show. Instead of talking, you're gonna go out there and do your best and show everyone what you're here to do, what you're there to be.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. But yeah, man. That's just my goals right now in the sport, and gotta go strive and go do it, bro. Hopefully, I get to fight in November or December.
Yeah, dude. I wish you best of luck with that. I hope you get that fight in December. I definitely want to see that Bo Nickel fight. I want to see him get.
I want to see it too. And we'll just see what happens. If they rebook the fight, I'll get to show that I'm better than the guy. If they don't rebook the fight, I'm still gonna rise and get to that title. I'm not getting beat anymore.
Yeah.
All the haters, like they saw me lose in 2021, or 2022, but that's all they about to see, man. So I hope they had fun watching me fail. I hope they had fun laughing at me, telling me I ain't gonna be shit. Because when I rise, and when I rise, ain't no coming back down, baby.
It's rising time, man. It's rising time.
Oh yeah, bro. When I come up, don't try to like any hater watching that thinks I'm a little bitch, that thinks that these guys are just gonna run through me. Yeah. Don't come to my inbox trying to be my friend, or you can follow me.
Hey, you can
don't
follow.
Try to be
just don't try to be like, oh yeah, I knew you're gonna have that fight. I knew you're gonna win that fight. When you
clearly told me that I would get ragged out or threw around or knocked out, like all right.
Yeah, dude, there's some vicious people out there on social media.
Team.
They switch up like crazy. They see a different route.
Yeah, they switch up.
Yeah, they're gonna go that route. They see one thing happen that they were down and shitting on. They're gonna be like, oh. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go this guy. Oh, this guy's always been my favorite.
There's people right now on your page and that's gonna comment some foul shit. Oh, this guy, he talks with so much cockiness and he's a bad person. It's gonna be people that talk shit, bro. They just don't know who I am yet. They don't know. They think I'm just a random ass guy, random ass black dude from South Carolina that don't know nothing. But I'm special. I'm very special, and I'm gonna show that.
I mean, yeah, I definitely agree with you. I don't think anyone will come on here personally and just start shitting on you because I don't think I've had that. But if they do,
they do, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
If they do, you're gonna prove them wrong. You're gonna go out there and
Yeah,
just show.
they could say some shit, but like, I'm telling you, whenever you post this and we go look at the comments, some people are gonna be talking shit.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Everybody's not gonna support the movement.
Yeah, it will happen. But I mean,
Yeah.
dude, once again, thanks for coming on. It's good having you.
Dude, thanks for having me, man. Freaking, I enjoyed every bit of it, man.
Dude, I'm glad. Well, just for the podcast, this was season 1, episode 16. Appreciate you guys watching.